So in this video, we're going to look at stem and leaf plots, how to read them and how to draw them. So stem and leaf plot is really useful for small sets of data, and they're used only for numerical data. It can be used for discrete, that's whole numbers, like how many siblings do you have, or for continuous numerical data, it's like the temperature or maybe height, things with decimals in them. So if you look here at example 1, we have stem and leaf. So this stem and leaf shows the marks of a group of students in a mathematics test. So you'll notice here that it has the stem, so you can think of this like the branch, and then it breaks off into all the leaves. Now, the way that we read the stem and leaf is we have to look down here at the key. So like with the other graphs, when I said it was really important to salt it, so to label it and have the axes right, for a stem and leaf is really important. You have to have this key. The key tells the person how to read it. So this here says 9, and then your vertical line 5. That reads as 95%. So what they've done is they've separated the 9, so that's 9 sets of 10s, 90, and then the single units go as leaves. So it's, say here, if we look up at the grades, this first row here, so here's 40. So you can think of this as all the numbers between 40 and 49. So somebody here got 41%, somebody else got 42%, somebody else got 43%, somebody else got 45%. Then if you go look at 50, okay, so somebody here got 59%. So that would be the last entry on that stem there. So 5, so again, all the numbers from 50 up to 59. So anyone who got a grade in there. So then if you were to get 60 or more, you would go in here. So this person here got 61%, 72%. So again, you need this key so you can figure out what it is. They can figure out how to read the graph. Okay, so we're going to have a look at answer some of the questions based on this. So a lot of them are kind of again just reading the graph, and you'll get used to it the more of these that we do. So the first one, A, how many students sat the test? So you can simply just count up here how many entries or how many leaves are on this graph. So if you look, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So it's 33 is the answer for the first one. Okay, what is the highest mark? So if you look here, it's 100 because somebody here got 100, or two people, sorry, got 100% in their test. The highest mark in the test was 100, and again, it's percent because the key told us that it's in percentages. What is the lowest mark? So we go back up to the top of our graph here. You can see the lowest one is 41. So somebody got 41%, and that's the lowest mark that person got. How many students got a mark of 72? So again, we look at our stem and leaf when we go to the stem for 70. So 7, here we go. And then we count. So 72, there's once and twice. So 2 people got a mark of 72. And then what is the difference between the lowest mark and the highest mark? So we're going to see this later on. This is a thing known as range. So the highest mark in the test was 100. And the lowest mark was 41. And we get the difference of them, which is 59. So I don't want you to take down this example into your notes copy. All I need you to take down up here is your title, stem and leaf, and then the description. Stem and leaf plots are used to display both discrete and continuous numerical data, but don't worry about taking on this example. So this example here you are going to take down into your notes copy. This is going to be our example of how to draw a stem and leaf plot. So it says here that Siobhan measures the heights in centimeters of all students in her class. Here are her results. Copy and complete the stem and leaf plot. So we're going to draw ourselves a stem and leaf plot. So we just start off by drawing ourselves a little table like this. So the stem goes here. Stem only has to be very, very small because it's only going to be really one number. So stem. And then here we have leaf. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the key because we have to have a key for stem and leaf. So in an exam, there'll be a good few marks going for the key. So down here, I'm going to write the key. So if I look at the first value, I'm going to pick the first value of that table, so 149 centimeters. So the way that I would write that is I would separate out how many sets of 10 are in 149. So there's 14. So it'd be 1, 4, then a line down, 9. Sorry, I'm going to write that a bit neater. So the key 14/9 equals 149 centimeters. And it's really important that you put there what it actually is when you convert it back. So it's 149 centimeters. So for the key, you can usually think about it that the vertical line just goes in front of the last number. So in my stem then, so looking here at the table, going through, I can see that I'm going to have 1 3, I'm going to have 1 4, 1 5, and probably all the way up to 1 8. So I'm going to have 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6, 1 7, 1 8. Now it's important to note that if, for example, here I have 1 4, if there wasn't any heights that were 1 4, 1 4 1, 1 4 2 centimeters, I would just still include 1 4 here and leave this blank. We just want to go up in equal value. So here I'm going up in from 130, 140, 150. So I'm going up in equal increments. So it's just neater and it makes the graph much easier to read. So after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going through the graph and looking for any values that have 1, 3, and then I'm going to look at the single units and I'll write that in. We're going to do that from smallest to biggest. So if I start here, 1, 3, the first one that I can see is 1, 3, 8. Okay, so it's going to go there, 1, 3, 8. The next one then I can see is 1, 3, 9. So again, it's really important when you're doing these that they are in order from smallest to biggest. So it shouldn't be 9 then 8. It should go from 8, 9 all the way up. So 14. So 1, 4. Sorry, 1, 4. So any single ones there. So you can see the first one there is 1, 4, 9. But obviously there's smaller versions of there's smaller heights than 1, 4, 9. There's 1, 4, 3 there I can see. So 1, 4, 3 is gotta go first. Then it's 1, 4, 8. 1, 4, 9. 1, 4, 9. 15, so 1, 5, so 153 centimeters, 154 centimeters, 157, 58, another 58, and 59. If the number repeats, you have to repeat it. Okay, so if there's 158 centimeters and then there's another 158 centimeters, you have to write out 8 2 times. It's okay to repeat that here. So then for the 160, there's going to be 165 once, another time, and then 6, and then 8. For 17, it's 175 and 177. And then for 180, there's just the ones, 181. And you'll try, just kind of like what I have here, you'll try your best. If it's in square copy, it's much easier, but just to keep these in line with each other, it just makes it much easier to read and then to answer questions on. And again, I have my key down here. So my key tells me the stem is 1, 4, then the line that you can see here, 9, and then you would read that as 149 centimeters. So for any value I can figure out. So here, this 1, 6 is 165, so 165 centimeters. Here, 159, 159 centimeters. So the last question then, Siobhan's height is 158 centimeters. What fraction of the class is taller than her? So her height is 158 centimeters. So we'll just find her height there. So Siobhan's height is 158. So she's one of these here. And we're looking for anyone in the class that's taller than her. So if we look at how many people in the class have a height bigger than that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 that are bigger than her. And how many people are in the class in total? Well, you can figure that out by counting up the leaves in your plot, or you can go up to the table up here and see that's 5 by 5, so 9 out of 25 have a height that's taller than her. So what I'm going to get you to do is pause this video here, take down the table, so copy the question exactly as it is, draw in your stem and leaf with your key, that will go into your notes copy, then go to your homework copy and do these 3 questions into your homework copy, and then I will put into the assignments tab which one I want you to upload for me.